Hey kids, internet got you down? Tired of the soulless, dead-eyed TikTokers dancing badly? Are you beyond exhausted listening to boomers rage tweeting about current events? Has Instagram lost its appeal? In general, are your online interactions just coming up, well, a bit short? Well, does Profound have a solution for you? The Profound Technologies YouTube channel has the content that adds substance back to your online life. Why doom scroll when you can go on the road with Profound to exciting locations to see the latest and greatest the industry has to offer? No need to go fishing for likes when we have something you will actually like in our specialty series, such as Profound Appetit and the Profounder series. And don't worry, there are no trolls on Profound's YouTube channel, just industry-leading experts giving you a peek behind the curtain. So don't let the doom and gloom of the daily internet grind get you down. Pump some positivity back into your routine by making your ordinary day into a profound day.
Hey, Dan Shadow here with Profound Technologies, joined today by my partner, Steve Aquila from Go2Tech. Thanks for joining us, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to be here.
Steve, can you start by telling us a little about yourself and Go2?
Yeah, so Steve Aquila, I started with Go2Tech about 6 years ago at this point. Actually came on board as a sales engineer and over the course of about 2 years, assumed the role as the infrastructure estimator for Go2. So what that means is I get to go out on site, provide the design and scope of work to assist our clients with what they're doing.
First man out on the road?
Yeah, first man out, provide survey, photos, the design implementation, and then we build out the BOM and scope of work for that. Go2Tech has been around now. It's been 11 years since we rebranded into Go2Tech. The company at its center is a managed service provider. So we provide a slew of services to our clients, that including IT, cybersecurity, business communications, cloud management services, physical security.
Cyber's big right now.
So yeah, for cyber's really, really big right now, and we're hoping a lot of our clients can really take the realization of that and understand the gravity of that situation, and that it's a must-have at this point in time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have a number of tech partners. Tell us how Profound stands out among them.
Yeah, so Profound has helped us out immensely over the past few years, I'd say. We have the relationship that we've worked with you specifically and myself is you guys have shown a deep appreciation to our relationships that we have with our clients. So that being the amount of detail and understanding that goes into our projects. It's not just you're showing us a spec sheet and sending us on our way, or the client on their way for that matter.
Right.
You're actually taking our clients out on site, show them the real life situations as to what they could have in different scenarios. That really gives the client, I guess you would say, the warm and fuzzies to understand, okay, this is a solution that I could get behind. This is something that makes sense for my business. And it makes sense. The proposals you guys put together are extremely detailed, but they're also really easy to follow. So it's a fluid process between, meeting with the client and then proposing a situation to them.
Yeah. For sure. And you mentioned your customers. So if you could tell us an example of a project where we helped out one of your customers.
Yeah, so notably, I would say we have a client that we have built a relationship with, a partnership really for over 20 years now as a whole. And you guys came in when they needed a solution that really went above and beyond our scope. So bringing you guys in, you were able to come in and work with them, bringing our client out to that one of your client's spaces. It really gave them the understanding as to how it works. They were able to meet with your client.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Speak like-mind situations to really understand and discern how the system was going to work for them. And it really proved to our client the value that your team brought.
Yeah, I remember now. We took the field trip out there.
Yeah, we did I think 2 or 3 field trips actually. So you guys really honed in a lot for us. Really allowed them to understand that you weren't just another run-of-the-mill business. The partnerships that we had with them directly, of course, was something that we've built over years and years and years of time, is that trust and understanding. So to have you guys come in the way you did and give them the same treatment that we've been providing to them for years really meant a lot to them, and honestly really meant a lot to us at the end of the day.
For sure. Yeah. No, we appreciate that and appreciate the partnership, and are looking forward to the next opportunity.
Absolutely. For sure.
I want to introduce you to some really exciting technology. Bezel-less or seamless video wall technology is one of the most requested technologies these days because it allows for users to really maximize their space and to have access to the remote users and content as efficiently as possible. There are a number of options available to best use this technology, and we're going to explore a few of those today. But first, let's talk about what a video wall is. Video walls are small bezel-less video panels, typically right around 8 inches square in size. They get positioned next to each other to build a large video display to fit your room. The benefit of this is that you can basically make this display any size or aspect ratio that you need, and then we put a video wall processor on the front end, which allows that wall to be used as either a single image or multiple images, depending on the needs of that particular meeting or usage of space. Most traditional televisions have a maximum size of around 98 inches, whereas a small video wall, it could be maybe say 123 inches. This calculates to 58% more screen real estate. The most common use of video walls in the past would be for large-scale signage, whether inside or outside, famously seeing these at Times Square. And this technology is also really great as a showpiece for your office lobby as well. The technical questions that we have to engineer around are a few factors. Number one, how close are people going to be to the display? This would then matter on how close together we need the pixels to be. The further apart, the more obvious the pixels are at a closer distance. And ultimately, the further apart, the less detail or resolution of the overall display. Number two, how many images do you need to project at once? Is it one or is it multiple? Number three is how large of a wall do you need? In the example shown, we have a non-standard aspect ratio. You'll see that this is a 21:9 aspect instead of the traditional 16:9, which means that one, maybe it'll fit the wall a little bit better. Two, it allows you to use the display as a signage piece when the room is not occupied, where it can then display maybe a full width image or a company logo or an advertisement. However, when you're utilizing this for a Zoom call, we can then configure this wall to switch to a triple screen. Now, triple screen for video wall conferencing is very valuable because it allows you to display your content in the large side, maybe your people on the dedicated portion of one of the screens, and then the person who's actually speaking comes through as a large image as well. This allows you to really maximize your connection and your productivity all in one call. In today's day and age, significant use of video conferencing, one thing that's really hard to achieve is the feeling that everyone is sitting in the same room together. The closer we get to that, the better. And this gets us about as close as you can get. Contact one of our sales engineers at Profound Technologies to get moving on your next video wall design, or schedule to come demo one in our office here.
Well, Matt, great having you. Thanks for joining us today. And could you just start by introducing yourself and your company, what you do?
Sure. My name is Matt McDevitt. I'm the owner of Positive Wiring. We are a wiring firm that work in buildings.
Excellent. And what's your experience been working with Profound Technologies?
Sure. I would say that for me, it's been a really wonderful experience working with a company that is so similar to my own, but has their own specialty trade. It's nice to be able to have a company that I can call that can go out and help my clients and always makes them happy. And it always finds that in the end, the client experience is the most important thing and their happiness. And that, for me, really makes my company look good to be able to refer them out because they do such a wonderful job.
Excellent. And when you were working with Profound Technologies, what was that partnership like and how did that help you serve your clients better?
It's very easy to work with Profound because their people are so easy and they're so knowledgeable, and they take the stress from the client and help them select something that works well for them and is easy for them to use.
Excellent. What makes Profound Technologies stand out compared to other technology companies you've worked with?
I think just their professionalism. I think that the way that they show up and their employees show up, I think the finishes at the end of the job, I think those are the things that really make them stand out more than other vendors I've ever worked with or seen.
Wonderful. Can you share a project or moment where Profound really made the difference? And what results or outcomes have you seen partnering with us?
I would say one project that really sticks out to me is the project we did for a religious institution in Bluebell, Pennsylvania. It was a very unique space. It was very hard to get a great sound in there, and other vendors shied away from it. I was really happy with the way that they came in and dealt with the client, helped them choose the right hardware and equipment and sound devices for them, and in the end, it sounded wonderful. And to be able to go back after the job and see it in use myself, it was just amazing.
Yeah. I'll mention it was great working with you too, because we work with a number of partners and, that bring us in for projects. And sometimes they don't, necessarily set us up for success or vice versa. Or there's just a miscommunication, but there was honestly nothing I can point to in that particular project that was an issue. Everything flowed smoothly. Everything was simple.
Awesome. Thanks.
Why would you recommend working with Profound Technologies?
I'd recommend working Profound because I think that they have the client's best interest at mind. Rather than just selling a client something that they don't need, I think they try to find the best thing for the customer and make it fit their room and their personality.